If you want something a bit more adventurous than the cookie-cutter homes of modern-day suburbia, then we have some options for you. This is Reacher with Mind's Eye Design, and here are 15 crazy homes you need to check out. Number 15. Building a home around a tree isn't a new concept, but there's something about this first entry on the list that makes it stand out from all the others that have done so. The tubular-shaped structure is designed to wrap around the entire tree, enveloping the trunk and branches. Metal columns support the floor-to-ceiling windows, with concrete and wooden flooring separating the 4 levels of living space. A spiral staircase allows access to every level, as well as adding to the effect of making the tree the central focus of the tower. The estimated price of $325,000 may seem a bit high to some people, but those 360-degree panoramic views may just change your mind. Number 14. The design of this contemporary home is based on the pit dwellings of early Japanese architecture. The pyramid shape contains 3 levels, with the communal floor set about 3 feet below ground level. It's composed of the living room, dining area, and kitchen, with windows running corner to corner on all 4 sides. The upper floors contain the bedrooms, bathroom, and office space. Each level is connected by a staircase that rises through an open center space in the floors. The floor space adds up to a modest 1,250 square feet. The modern minimalist interior is a sharp contrast to the ominous black exterior and its lack of windows. Number 13. If an architect from the future designed the Great Pyramids of Egypt, this is probably what they would have looked like. Not much is known about the structure other than the basic details. It was originally designed and built in 1982 for the architect's personal use. The 2-story single-family dwelling has roughly 3,600 square feet of living space, which includes 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. The home last sold in 1995 for $375,000. It's currently valued at around $814,000. I'm guessing this house is immune to depreciation. Number 12. This house is claimed to be the thinnest house in the world, measuring just 4 feet at its widest point. The triangular-shaped structure is 150 square feet in total area and sits on stilts between 2 existing buildings in a space roughly 5 feet wide. The house is accessed underneath using a retractable staircase that also serves as part of the first level's floor when raised. A bathroom, kitchen, dinette area, and living room make up the first floor. A wall-mounted ladder leads to the second floor where the sleeping area and study are located. There's also a 3rd-floor attic area for storage if needed. Number 11. This home looks like a big chunk of the Death Star landed on Earth after it exploded. If you don't know what the Death Star is, then you can safely assume we aren't friends. This isn't your run-of-the-mill dome house, though. The designers intended it to look like an incomplete puzzle, with some of the areas scaled up and down just enough to retain the original shape. The floor plan has a bedroom, kitchen, cellar, and main living area with a deck and gardens on either side. The upper floor has 3 more bedrooms and a secondary living area. There's also a rainwater collection system that provides water to the gardens. Who knew the Empire employed such devices? Number 10. This split-level home should be the blueprint for all future silo projects, and it's all contained in a 340 square foot living space. The owner took approximately 18 months to complete the project while designing all the furniture and cabinetry from scratch. A sliding door opens up to a main floor that has a full kitchen, a bathroom, dinette, and living room. A spiral staircase leads to a loft that houses the bed and storage areas. A skylight sits where the silo's oculus would normally be. There's also a floor-to-ceiling window that spans both floors, with the lower half serving as the main entrance door. All of this adds more than enough natural light to make anyone feel right at home. Hey everyone, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon to keep up with all the latest videos from Mind's Eye Design. Number 9. The owners of this 3-story home were going for eco-friendly and self-sufficient when they built it. Not only did they build a cob house, they took it one step further and covered the house with a geodesic dome. The dome does more than just protect the house from the elements. It also provides an area for gardening that can be used throughout more of the year. The airflow in the dome is maintained using a system of underground pipes. The constant temperature of the earth ensures warm air in the winter and cool air in the summer. Vents and windows in the house allow air circulation through there as well. It sounds like a lot of work to build this setup, but just imagine laying on that top deck watching a thunderstorm through the dome. Number 8. Not much is known about this little one-room house. But the story goes that back in 1968, a group of friends thought that a rock in the middle of the river would be an ideal place for building a house. So that's exactly what they did. The materials for the building had to be rowed to the rock. Then everything was built by hand. It's claimed that the tiny shelter has withstood the rising tides of the river all these years, but you can see from the photos that modifications have been made to the house, including a new roof and paint job. Although it's accessible to anyone with a raft, the home is actually private property that is still used by one of the builders for a vacation getaway. Number 7. Like most others on this list, there aren't many details available. But what is known is that this business owner decided he'd build a house on top of his factory due to overcrowding, because China. The multi-room houses look nice and very well built from the ground level. They even mirror each other in their form with balconies overlooking the city. Unfortunately, the houses are going to be torn down due to design issues and safety concerns for the workers in the factory below. Usually the boss can do whatever they want, right? I guess not in China. Number 6. It's not actually livable, but this upside-down house is definitely a piece of creative genius. It looks as if it's balancing on the apex of the roof. The car in the driveway and the tree beside the porch are an added touch as well. The house is open to visitors and can be accessed by walking on the ceilings. The living room has furniture, a fireplace, and even a Christmas tree. The kitchen has plates of food on the dining table, and you can even go in the bathroom and look up into the toilet bowl. If you sneak up into, or should I say down into, the attic, you'll find an assortment of toys scattered everywhere. Before you leave, just make sure to take some really cool photos doing your best imitation of Spider-Man. Number 5. Would you believe this is actually a real house and not an oversized play place for kids? The owner not only got approval for this, but was able to stay within building codes in the process. The house looks like an oversized VW Bug. And though it looks crazy, it's actually very functional on the inside. An aluminum spiral staircase connects all 3 of the floor levels, which provide about 900 square feet of living space. Large windows allow natural light and ventilation, which add to the energy efficiency of the home. The owner spent a little over $1 million building this thing. Then he turned around and built a restaurant inspired by the house. How's that for architecture? Number 4. This house was built during the flying saucer craze of the 60s and 70s for a reported $250,000. The designer built it for his son on a place called, check out this name, Signal Mountain. A retractable staircase allows access to the 2,000 square foot home. In addition to the 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, the house has most of the original fixtures and lots of retro furniture. There's also a balcony in case you need to make a quick escape from that alien with that probing thingy. Although a standout when it comes to quirkiness, the house hasn't managed to retain its value. It last sold for about half of its original cost in 2008. Number 3. Don't let the name of this one fool you. This entry isn't about Alcatraz or that famous wrestler who thought everybody could smell what he was cooking. The official name is Rockland Ranch, but it's referred to as The Rock by the people living there. It's actually a series of homes that have been blasted and carved into a sandstone rock near Moab, Utah. The subterranean caverns were created in the 70s. Then modern homes were constructed inside and over time have been furnished with amenities such as electricity, running water, and internet access. Currently, there are about 100 people still living there. Number 2. This former water tower clocks in at almost 100 feet high. Around 2007, it was renovated and turned into a single-family home. A total of 7 levels are used in the home that includes a 2-car garage, a guest room, an office, a bedroom with a domed ceiling, a living room, kitchen, dining area, and a bathroom with a 15-foot high shower. There's also a steel bridge on the 5th level that leads to a terrace with 360-degree panoramic views and an outdoor shower. And yes, if I lived here, I would go on the roof and throw water balloons at passerby on a daily basis. Have you found your future home yet? If not, this last entry on the list might be the one. Don't forget to comment after the video and let us know what you thought of these off-the-wall choices. Number 1. This 914 square foot house has a spacious interior composed of 21 floor plates arranged at various heights. They're attached to a white steel frame structure with glass walls and a glass ceiling, as well as areas that are open to the outside. Although minimalist in design, there's a lot of furniture due to every level having a purpose. Moving from one area to another is easy due to the intuitive nature of the design, as well as stairs that are incorporated into some of the floors. The lack of walls is supposed to make it easier to connect with the other inhabitants, promoting coexistence. So if you think you've got nothing to hide, then try spending a few days in this one. You might just change your mind.
Hey guys, this is Cassie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell us in the comments below what you found to be the most interesting and why. Also, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.